when Caitlin's light shines on her, it shines on all of us. And I think everybody else needs to embrace that a little bit better.
Listening to Lisa Bluder speak in these interviews, in these press conferences, it allowed us to feel a sense of, you know what? Caitlin Clark has some strong people in her corner. And if not, Lisa Bluder definitely is a strong figure in that corner.
Picture this. You're the most talked about player in WNBA history, breaking viewership records, driving ticket sales to unprecedented heights, and contributing to over a fourth of league-wide revenue. Not to mention shattering 62 records along the way. You'd think everyone would be ecstatic, right? Wrong. Caitlin Clark is facing criticism from some of the very people you'd expect to be her biggest cheerleaders. From college sensation to WNBA lightning rod, Clark's journey has taken an unforeseen twist. But amidst the uproar, one voice is standing tall to defend her. Lisa Bluder, Clark's former coach, is speaking out against the backlash, explaining why it's misguided and what it signifies for the future of women's basketball. Ready to hear her take? Let's dive in. Bluder, who had a front-row seat to Clark's meteoric rise, played an instrumental role in shaping this phenomenon. Remember when Caitlin Clark was just another college player? Yeah, me neither. She's always been a prodigy. Clark's journey from Iowa to the WNBA draft was nothing short of extraordinary. She averaged an astounding 28.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game over 4 seasons. But numbers don't tell the full story. Clark's playing style is like a fireworks display on the court. Her deep three-point shots ignite fans, and her passing skills leave defenders dazed. No wonder Iowa sold out every game in her final season. After 4 jaw-dropping years, one question lingers. What can't she do? We are witnessing one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And while you might think transitioning to the WNBA would be challenging, Clark didn't just meet expectations, she obliterated them. She's been electrifying scoreboards, packing arenas, and turning heads non-stop. And here's the kicker, she's not just excelling on the court. Clark's drawing in fans who've never watched women's basketball before. My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less, she said. Clark didn't just exceed expectations in her rookie season, she annihilated them. She led the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance in nearly a decade, drew record crowds, and consistently delivered performances that left people talking for days. Another milestone for the Fever rookie. I plan to keep being myself, and I think a lot of good will come from that, Clark said, and the accolades poured in. Clark was named WNBA Rookie of the Year, earned all that NBA First Team honors, and if that wasn't enough, Time magazine crowned her Athlete of the Year. But as Clark reached new heights, controversy followed. When Time magazine named her Athlete of the Year, following luminaries like Lionel Messi, Aaron Judge, and Simone Biles, it should have been a moment of celebration. Instead, it ignited a storm. Washington Mystics owner, Shyla Johnson, didn't hold back, questioning the choice. Johnson highlighted the collective effort that propelled the WNBA's success, arguing that the spotlight shouldn't rest solely on one player. She also pointed out the lack of recognition for players of color. I feel really bad, Johnson admitted. There are so many players of color who are equally talented and never received the recognition they deserved. This backlash exposed deep divisions in women's basketball. It's not just about one award, but about who gets acknowledged, celebrated, or overlooked. Despite the criticism, Clark's response demonstrated poise and maturity. I feel like I've earned every single thing that's happened to me over the course of my career, she said, addressing the controversy with grace. Amid this turbulence, Lisa Bluder emerged as Clark's most vocal supporter. Bluder, who first spotted Clark's potential back in 8th grade, knows her better than most. This is a 22-year-old, Bluder reminded everyone. She's been named Time's Athlete of the Year and has faced criticism from all angles, yet she handles it with incredible class. Bluder sees Clark as more than a player. She's a trailblazer elevating women's basketball to unprecedented heights. With that publicity comes haters, unfortunately, Bluder said. But we've always worked on putting the blinders on, and I think that's helping her right now. Drawing parallels to tennis icon Billie Jean King, Bluder emphasized Clark's transformative impact, She's helped women's sports in a way nobody has since Billie Jean King. Let's support her and make her journey a bit easier because she's helping all of us, Bluter urged. Addressing Johnson's critique, Bluter delivered a powerful rebuttal. When Caitlin's light shines, it shines on all of us. Everyone needs to embrace that. She highlighted Clark's leadership, pointing out how she inspired her Iowa teammates to believe in reaching the Final Four. Bluter's defense resonated, shifting public perception. People began to see Clark's success not as an individual achievement, but as a stepping stone for the entire sport. But the story doesn't end there. Enter Stephanie White, the Fever's new coach. White, a former WNBA Coach of the Year, has a unique connection with Clark. Having analyzed her game extensively, White brings a deep understanding of Clark's strengths and areas for growth. The pairing of White and Clark feels promising. With White's experience and Clark's talent, the Fever's future looks bright. As they work together, fans are eager to see how this partnership will shape the team and the league. Caitlin Clark isn't just rewriting record books, she's redefining women's basketball. Her journey sparks conversations about equity, representation, and the sport's future. With stars like Clark at the helm, the WNBA's potential is limitless. So, what do you think? Can Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White transform the Fever into champions and change the narrative of women's basketball forever? Share your thoughts in the comments below.